Hi, welcome to Delta of the Geeks. So today we are here to introduce you a new segment which is called the Flipside. The Flipside actually focuses on the Transformer card game, where we're talking about a lot of things from banned cards to the meta game, and also about the upcoming new wave of cards produced from Hasbro. So let us go to the hot news about the Transformer TCG game today. So we know that in a few more weeks, Wave 4 will be coming out, which is the Siege of Cybertron 2. And we're excited to see a lot of new characters and also those awesome battle cards. Okay. However, recently, in these few days ago, there was an announcement of a card being banned, a very controversial card, which I believe a lot of players are happy or unhappy, I'm not very sure, but as for me as a Autobot player, I would say I'm very unhappy about it, which is called Press the Advantage. Okay. So Press the Advantage is a action card which has two very distinctive icons on it, which is the orange icon, which is the beta icon, and also the green icon, which is the plan icon. So these two icons are very, very important in the Transformer TCG card game, and also because of the effects of the card. So based on the card's information, it is an action card which states that choose one of your Autobots, it gets +2 damage until end of turn. Choose an enemy Decepticon, it gets -2 armor until end of turn. And also because of the beta icon as well, where there is an orange and a green beta icon on it as you reveal it for your attack phase and defense phase. So this card has been quite controversial because that it is known to be a card that gives the Autobots a big advantage because of the clans that's available in the card game, which is only Autobots and also Decepticons. But however, with the Wave 4 coming with the introduction of another clan which is called the Mercenaries, it would see a change of the whole meta, which is always been either going to be fully Autobots or fully Decepticons. Very rare we've been seeing General, Optimus Prime and Major Shockwave until the recent tournaments. So let's get into it on why we think that Press the Advantage should be banned, probably, I would say, in a way, and also what are the replacement cards for it. Okay, so now we come to the part on why Press the Advantage card was actually banned. So based on the article by Transformer TCG Official, it was said that it was actually compared to another card which is actually called Bad Attitude. Now, Bad Attitude was supposed to be the counterpart of the Press the Advantage because Wizards of the Coast actually wanted to come out with two cards that were supposed to be balancing themselves out. However, Press the Advantage had an upper hand on the Autobots players is because of the total damage that was going to be created by the character when he does the attack phase, which is approximately 4 damage. Because based on the card's description is that they give it 2 damage for the Autobots and a -2 if that opponent is a Decepticon. So technically, if you're fighting a Decepticon opponent, you are definitely getting an advantage of +4 damage automatically. Okay. So because also another reason is because of the beta icons. Now, Press the Advantage has a very unique beta icon, which is the orange and green color beta icons. Now, Transformer TCG card players will recognize that these beta icons are really, really good when it comes to really aggressive or very offensive players, especially players who plays Grimlock, Dinobots, General Optimus Prime with Major Shockwave, or maybe the Autobots car characters as well, because they are really, really super offensive and they need a lot of orange icon cards and probably even green icon cards to be revealed when they attack, when they're in the attack phase. Okay. So with the ban of Press the Advantage card, we've been seeing a lot of Autobot players now moving to alternative choices. So one of the alternative choices that I would say would be the best option for Press the Advantage is actually the grenade launcher. Now, if you look at the grenade launcher's information, it says that it's an upgrade weapon with a orange beta icon, and after the upgraded character attacks, scrap this card. and because it is an upgrade weapon, it has +4 damage for that particular character. So if you weigh the characteristics of Press the Advantage versus the grenade launcher, yes, grenade launcher probably going to use it one time after an attack phase and you're going to scrap it. So it's probably about the same level with Press the Advantage. The only difference is that it's better icon. Press the Advantage has a green and orange battle icon, where the grenade launcher actually only has an orange battle icon. Okay, so moving forward, I would say that Press the Advantage will be disrupting a lot of Autobot metas, and also probably a lot of General Optimus Prime and Major Shockwave meta as well. But however, with the balancing that has going to be done with the Wave 4 coming out in a few weeks, I would say there will be a lot of more other cards that can take advantage of Press the Advantage ban itself. Yes, we'll be seeing a lot of cards that probably is going to be very clan based, but I would say the balancing that's done on Wave 4 probably brings a more wider prospect for a lot of players, with the introduction of mercenaries as well, and also keywords like bounty and revenge. So we're going to see a lot of more, I would say probably more variety of choices, and I believe that the players will be more excited to explore these new things we're going to about to see with the Wave 4 upcoming. With Wave 4 coming in, I'm actually very excited to see a few cards that I've seen from the previews from the social media pages and also official websites. One of them that I would like to highlight is actually a card that is called Captain Omega Supreme. Now we know that Omega Supreme was actually introduced to us in the Wave 2 by a box promo. Now we know that the card has not seen a lot of competitive play, but with the new card now, Captain Omega Supreme is now a combiner, which is really interesting to see now, because it is a 3-card combiner now with a really good flair and skill inside it. And also another thing that we've been seeing commonly now on Wave 4 now are triple changes. So we're about to see Sudden Springer, which was actually a super rare card in Wave 2 box as well, because it's one of the 2 triple changes available in Wave 2. It's now known to be a common card. So we've been seeing a lot of common cards now on the triple changer side, which is actually very exciting, and also because of the flair and skill of the card as well. Okay. Another thing that I would say that is very interesting for Wave 4 now is because when you buy a Wave 4 box, you automatically get a Trypticon large character card as well. Now you know that Trypticon is the exact opposite, or probably the exact opponent of Metroplex for the Autobots. Trypticon is a Decepticon character that is a Mega City, and you get it when you buy a box for the Wave 4. Now the characters for the Trypticon army is actually in the box itself, so you can't buy like a Metroplex set. You probably have to crack maybe more than 2 boxes to get them. I'm not sure, but automatically when you buy a box, you get a Trypticon. So just a little recap before we end our video. So we just talked about the exciting cards and exciting things that Wave 4 is about to introduce to us in another few weeks. We did highlight about the band card, which is called Press the Advantage, and also the alternative for Press the Advantage. And we hope to see more different cards coming in Wave 4, and also we also discuss a little bit on the exciting things that I felt for Wave 4. Please do like our page and also share our video, and if you want to know where we get our sources, where we get all this information, is all at the links below. We provide the links below the video here, so you can take a look. And also please do not forget to hit our page, like, subscribe, and also share our page to everyone in the cyberspace here. So this is me, Moses, signing off for Delta of the Geeks for the Flipside.